Hello and welcome to another episode of Starcraft Mass Recall. We are continuing the With Allies submod for it made by Amith. We're starting New Dominion, Chapter 3, Primary Hive Cluster over the planet Char. Now, there are some decisions I think you can do this mission, and I'll get to that in the mission itself. With the Protoss forces beaten and scattered, the Overmind has withdrawn the swarms to the remote ash world of Char.
Behold the power of that which is yet unborn, for the swirling images that flow forth from the chrysalis are only a shadow of the sleeper's true power.
The psionic emanations of the chrysalis have reached out into the depths of space and lured our enemies to us. Even now, we are aware of their plans.
All squadrons close formation. Scan for hostiles. Emperor Arcturus believes that there's Zerg out here, so it's our job to flush them out. I don't want any slip-ups this time. We'll show these critters that they can't run from the truth.
Engage the Terran forces with care. Your priority is to protect the chrysalis at all costs.
Alright, here we go. Overmind. Now, I read a little bit of the design document, actually, for this campaign. Yeah, as we see here, I think this is Chrysalis Nesting Ground, Char. You can actually make choices for which ally you want. But if you decide not to choose any of the Zerebrits, you get like a bonus during one of the missions, I think. Zerebrit Gorn says, Terrans approaching, consume all. And Zerebrit Azura says here, my brood shall keep the skies secured, Zerebrit. Clear the Terrans to the east, and I shall reclaim the area for the swarm. We have these Kukulza, evolved strain of Mutalisk. Bounce to strike targets for full damage, and they have double the... No, they have about 25% more damage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little bit cheeky, actually. I'm going to help this Swarm Leviathan, but then in the mission where if you don't help either, you get a bonus, I'm going to do that. One sec. Alright, we are back. Real life stuff happening there. So as I was saying, I think I'm going to get the bonus here, but then there is a mission where if you don't get either bonus, I believe, you get like a Leviathan, and I want to see that. So I'm going to be cheeky. Do let me know in the comments down below if you don't want me to do that, and in that case I'll just commit to using these guys. But I kind of want to show off the different things that you can get. Just like how I'm thinking that as a Zerg, I'm basically going to destroy as much as possible, but I'm going to have to reinstall the mod anyway by the time I get to the Protoss because, well, updates. So at that point, I'll play through it all as if I didn't destroy the Protoss. Yes, Zerebrit Gorn says, hunger, eternal sacrifice needed. And Zerebrit Auza says, ignore his demands, Zerebrit. I can offer you more useful strengths if you restore the spires that we lost in the initial onslaught. So I will, of course, be trying to do that. And let's actually get ourselves this. Now, I should have... Yes, we do have Hunter Killers. Very nice. I'm going to go like this. Get max Vespene gas. Control 5. We are going to need to get a... another Overlord or two. Okay, this is the Dominion forward group. It's fine. Leviathan Brood. How about you attack here? Let's get a Hydralisk. Here they come. Okay, they're running away. Cowards. Let's get missile attacks. Let's get that Overlord. Let's get Groot Sprange. Very nice. Another Hydralisk. Also get a Sunken Colony just for a little bit of defense. Okay, so they actually have a pretty sizable base here. We have the Sons of Coral. We have the... What's it called? The Planetary Defense Force or something like that. are building up the economy. Let's get a lair and a Zergling. I need to get metabolic boost relatively quick as well. I'm assuming that once we get the lair, we can get 100 killers. How long is this going to take? 94 seconds. This will be done by then. I think I'll get the 100 killers first, and then muscular augments, but I could be persuaded to do the other order. What I could do, theoretically, is I could get, like, another... I could ask for a bunch of resources from Leviathan Brood. Get another hive cluster, get a really big force. Help secure these areas, and then... I'm actually tempted to do that. So let's ask for 800 minerals. Well, I'm going to go 900 minerals and like 400 gas. I cannot do that. Let's do this. I got it. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go really greedy right now. Let's get 2 overlords right there. Some hunter killers. We need to be efficient with our money, so let's get some more Zerglings. Metabolic boost. Hydralisk. Hydralisk. We have definitely crippled Leviathan Brood right now. Let's see here. What's up here? I'll count that as a win. I would love to get Nourishing Creep. I'm actually going to do it even though it's probably not the smartest thing to get right now. We got our first Hunter Killer. I need to go help my ally here. We're going to try to get these 2 bases secured for our ally. Yeah. Okay, there's straight up like resources here. That's perfect. Yeah, there's... Okay, so there's a base right here. We'll have to help them a bit. That went really good because the fire bats didn't actually do anything here. These guys have like almost secured this, but not quite. It's kind of annoying. Let's get the Balrog Brood to go over here. Attack that, actually. Let's get another one of you and then that. We've queued this up. Perfect. Queue this up as well. We are almost at full supply. Oh. We need to get just a little bit more minerals for the next Overlord here. Yeah, they're getting stuff. Gonna go for it, I think, pretty soon. As soon as these forces show up. Yeah. Pretty happy with this result right here. Let's see if there aren't, like... Well, there goes... there goes my Zerglings. But I'm gonna give Leviathan Brood back the minerals I stole to kind of expand here. Maybe there are some resources over there that I can get. We have some really slow... We need to come here and help. This is where we're gonna go next. Yeah, okay, we're getting the thing. I'm gonna keep you here just in case as like a safety thing. In fact, what I'll do is I'll ask for... I want this guy to actually... How about this? Oh, all trades cool down for... Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna filter like the money from the Balrog Brood to the Leviathan Brood. Was my idea, but maybe that's dumb. Wait. Kinda gonna do a little bit of a Hail Mary here. Try to acquire the base for the Balrog Brood. Yeah, they still have not expanded. Maybe this will be enough for them. Yeah, you're gonna have to survive that yourself. Kill the... There we go. We killed some of their SCVs. Fantastic. We also got some resources here. Killing a lot of their stuff, so that's good. And I mean, this is costing them a bunch of resources, right? As far as I'm concerned, this is a good use of my... Kind of thinning them out a little bit.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Now, while I've been derping around here, they have completely killed that base, so that was kind of a mistake. I actually think I need Zerglings here, otherwise... I need to kill that. There we go. We can salvage this, though. They have expanded, so that's progress. I need to learn my lesson. Zerglings are important. So we're gonna get here. They're building this up. As soon as orange is gone, we can go for this next expansion. I think going after this stuff and messing around with that was a mistake. I should have just backed off, killed whatever attacking force was here so that they could properly expand. Still able to kind of... Okay, they're finally expanding now. That's good. But I think they're a little bit slowed down because of my... I'm gonna say it was a mistake. Okay, let's go here and help. These are very interesting. I think having them will help me a lot throughout the campaign. It's probably the same situation as the Hunter-Killer, where you can only get like 8 of them. The Balrog Brood, you need to go here. Maybe these guys can come in from here. Killing forces, that's good. I do not know if this is expanding or like upgrading, but we took that out. Some forces, that's good. These guys are gonna hold them off. I'm gonna tell the Leviathan Brood to attack this as well. I think with all the broods focusing on this, there's probably like an expansion here that I can get. That would help me a lot. Getting upgrades still.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I think these guys can probably handle it, but just in case... No, you guys are good. Well, no, you guys aren't all that good. Oh, they actually did sort of attack. There's a bunker right here. There's a bunker right here, of course. I think we have enough of an army. Get a few more of these. Yeah, we're supply blocked, but let's start going for it. They actually don't have the bunker here anymore. I think I'm somewhat vindicated. Yeah, they're kind of... They're pretty weak, actually. I think we have enough now. Yeah, okay, we're killing them. Fantastic. That's one less enemy to have to deal with. It means that these guys... am I gonna have to back off? I am. It's just too... It's too important for these guys to be set up. We can't be short-sighted here. I got some overlords by mistake, because of course I did. Alright, it seems like the Balrog Brood is actually going to attack with me this time. That's fantastic. That means they can kind of take some of the heat off. We're going to get an expansion, which is going to be fabulous. Sacrifice 1,500 minerals worth of combat units to the Balrog Brood. We're not doing that. We're going to rebuild the 3 spires. That's what we're going to do. And I mean, obviously, like, you have to make a choice and then just stick to it when it comes to a regular playthrough. But I figure as a Let's Play where I'm showing off things, I'm going to be cheeky enough to, like, restart and reload and do all those kinds of things to kind of explore what you can possibly do. Show you guys what the possibilities are. I mean, Amith put in a huge amount of work getting this finished and fixed and done, and it would kind of be a waste. So I'm gonna straight up get like 2 hatcheries to begin with. I mean, we're not gonna have any production problems by the time that's complete. We're only gonna have resource problems. Now, the Balrog Brood, you guys need to go here. And the Leviathan Brood, you guys need to go there. Okay, that's perfect. So these guys are actually working in tandem. Killing stuff, building up. Fantastic. Let's get some more Zerglings. Control 1. Great. 5. And let's get here. Control 5. This is going to be where my forces are going to be rallied in the future. General Druk says, "Hold the line, men. Don't you dare let these bugs run over the Dominion's finest." We got Alpha Squadron over there. I think because their forces are distracted enough, I'm gonna hope that they can survive. We're gonna go for this expansion. I think we're good. Good. I do like the fact that these guys do actually expand, so they become more dangerous with time. Yeah, so they've expanded here is my guess. I don't think they start with this base. If they actually had a nuke silo, that is very worrying. Makes sense that they would nuke eventually, though. Alright, these guys are going to intercept each other. That's fine. We'll come and support. They have straight up gotten guardians and stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool, actually. What are they doing here? Oh, they actually attack. Oh, they have invisible units. Okay, that's good to know. We're going to have to get some overlords. Alright, let's back off a little bit. Forces here need to back off. Let's actually get the overlord upgrades. Allows overlords to transport units. Now we're going to get speed, then sight, and then I guess we'll get the thing. Get you guys over here. I am going to get that. That'll be useful. So we're finally using our overlords a little bit offensively, probably. Maybe. Potentially. We're going to have to get a lot of spires. I have the resources for it, though, I think. Can I get more hunter killers? No. Could get queens and queens nests. I guess that would be good. I should give the queen a little bit of a look-see, just to see what they can do. I know they can spawn broodlings, which is a pretty decent ability to just insta-eliminate like a tank. But aside from that, I've never really been one to use queens. So I'm not that familiar with their main strengths and weaknesses, and I just know they're a spellcaster, right? I'm gonna push on over here. I'm gonna tell the Leviathan Brood to go and get this. We're ensuring that they don't come in from this angle. The Balrog Brood, we're gonna tell you to defend this area. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go for the next expansion, even though I probably don't need it. I see that there's a base here. I see that there are some minerals there. Alright. I'm gonna slowly move you over here into position. Yeah, let's get a few more drones to get minerals. I think 7 is enough here. I'll get 9 just in case, but my guess is that the main thing... Let's get the ensnare and sprawn broodlings, I guess. We'll get a queen. And we're gonna start getting the spires as well. Do we need to like have creep over there? Is that one of the requirements? If I send a drone over here. That's gonna be a pain. Yeah, I think so. Alright, well let's mutate a creep colony. And in the same vein, we can actually start getting the spire now. Over here. And let's get the spire over here. I wouldn't say we have completely secured this area yet, but he does have this base relatively locked down in my opinion. Oh, I got some overlords. Well, I need some offensive overlords anyway. Definitely need more minerals. We do have a pretty sizable army though. Okay, so the queen can ensnare. That's good. 20% attack speed reduction isn't bad. Broodlings would be pretty good. So we can get these as my control 2. Control 1. You... No. Control 3. Actually gonna have to use multiple control groups. The horror. Get another queen. Being able to like insta-kill a few tanks would be very useful. I should also get like some backup overlords just in case. So let's get like 3 of them, put them right there. We have the income now. They're messing around. They're fighting it out. Can I load units into my overlords at this point? I'm literally just getting that right now. I'm going to head over here just to see what's here. There's probably like a big old base. Not yet. Maybe that was a waste. I don't care. They have a very big base over here. It's gonna be rough. Let's get a few more. Yeah, over here. They backed off, cowards. I'm gonna go here. Get you. Do I have the... I do have this. So I can get some mutas in the future. That's good. Well, it's not good that the hive cluster is under attack, but things are going relatively decent. Let's come over here and deploy everything. Yep. We'll get the expansion just for the minerals. Nice. Okay, I like this. Hopefully they don't attack this, but they probably will, so I need to get like a whole host of drones over here probably. Yeah. Let's get like 4 of them in addition to the regulars. We'll get like 4 spore colonies and the... Yeah, here. Oh, I guess you can deploy over there. Nice. Deploy over there. Grab the attack army. Aside from you guys, control 2. 1. Oop. 2. I'll get like 3 spores, 1 spine. I think that'll be a good idea. I'm gonna have to be really careful. I'm not gonna even put that in the same control group. Now get you. I guess I already have this. Yeah, okay, we already have 2 of them. Let's see what they say. I kind of need to get a move on. Brutal.
Our forces are under attack.
Get a spine right here. Spore. Spore. I think, unfortunately, we're at the point where I just need to push. I just need to throw my units at the wall. Hope they stick. I might get a bunch of Mutalisks, actually, just in case, because I don't think they have any air splash damage.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Here. We need to clean this out so that they can get their additional expansion. If there are any... No. That's fine. Alright. Cerberus Azure says, your efforts shall not go unrewarded, Cerberus. Take these Kakuza and rain death upon the Terrans. What Kakuza? Can we get... Oh, there we go. Here they are. And are they buildable from here? Ooh, Elite Fighter. They have... You can only have 6 of them. Okay, that is a shame. I would have loved it if they had more. Let's see what it has to say. Bounces have increased range and do not depreciate unlike normal Mutalisks. Alright, we can have 6 of them, so that's pretty good. They build pretty quick as well. Yeah, you're getting upgrades. You know what? Yeah, you can get both of these. Let's get a bunch of Mutalisks. Look at these for the minerals. I'm pretty happy with this at this point. This is a massive army. Maybe I should try to be a little bit smart about this. Let's get all the Kakuza and all of these guys. These are going to be my control too. We're going to come over here. And come over here. Let's rain death. I regret doing that. But we can lure them here. Yeah, look at that. I'm very happy with this, actually. Back off a little bit.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Back these off because they heal pretty quick. Yeah, this is actually working not too shabby if I do say so. Still kind of low on minerals. I think I'm just gonna A-move these.
Our forces are under attack.
And we're gonna come in from the other side. And just help. Great. This was not that bad, actually. I kind of overhyped how dangerous this would be.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, but these guys are being very naughty.
Cluster is under attack.
I'm gonna have to go help there. Back off a little bit. Look how many fire bats they have here. They did not like me luring them to me. I think we can kind of just go for it, right?
Our forces are under attack.
Here. Go here. I'm not using my queens properly. Let's see. If there's another tank that I can use, I'll go for it. There we go. Perfect. There we go. We've taken and done a lot of damage at this point. Let's get some of these. Let's get some of these. Some of these. Unfortunately, they are still attacking here, but I think I can come in. There we go. Perfect. We got the base. They're going to expand, which is fantastic, and the Sons of Korhal are gone. All that remains is Alpha Squadron. The Balrog Brood still has not been able to eliminate them, which is a little bit disappointing considering they have all their bases, but I guess it's to be expected. We got the Kukuza. Kukulaza, I guess, is the real name. We got the Hunter Killer. That's fun. Having elite units, I think, is really cool, especially considering we have a really low supply, 125. I do wonder what the unclean one would do. My guess is like a Uber Defiler situation. So, like, I am curious, but not enough to want to get it. Let's get you over here. No. We're actually doing some damage now. I need all of you guys to come here. Roll 5. You going to get these. Getting like a nice little even spread of units. You guys can position yourselves right there. I mean, I'm not really sure what you're doing. The unclean one is actually attacking now. Slowly getting slaughtered over there, but we've killed one of the Alpha Squadron bases. I consider that pretty successful ability. My guess is that you can only have one unclean one, but it's like very powerful. Leviathan Squadron is getting a base. That's nice. Good for them. You guys need to come over there. Actually do this. We require more minerals.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, look at that. We're actually taking out their infrastructure. Fantastic. It's fun. I feel like this base, basically, this is where you start. And then there is an expansion right here, right? And then this is where Alpha Squadron is. And then all of this part of the mission where we start and Leviathan and the additional Terran ally, that's been added to the mission essentially, which I think is really cool. I like the expanded maps. Look at Edmund Duke over there. We're not trading very efficiently right now, that's for sure. Losing my hunter killers as well. I lost all of them. Boy vey. Really? We're out of Vespene gas. I am honestly kind of shocked. We kind of wasted most of our forces. I do not know what you guys are doing, but don't do that. Well, it seems like we have destroyed a lot of their infrastructure, though. If the Leviathan Brood actually went and attacked, especially consider that they have a new base of operations. Yeah, that's depleted, that's depleted. Getting this is actually really important. I can forgive the Balrog Brood kind of sucking at this point. Let's get more of these Kukulza. Get a bunch of Zerglings, I guess. You guys need to cancel, though. You're just going to be stuck. This is pretty massive attack. Let's go for it. There we go. Now this is a proper attacking force, in my opinion. Go after Duke. Hit him and Duke.
Alright, you sorry bastards. Fall back. Fall back!
Hold, Cerebrate. Do not pursue them.
Cerebrate, you must stay and relocate the chrysalis to a more secure location. Dagoth shall deal with the remaining Terran forces.
Alright, so we just had to kill Duke himself. Alright. This was a really cool mission. I liked it a lot. Yeah, we didn't have the best kill to death ratio this time, below 1. But we did, I think, quite a bit better than our allies, so I'm happy with it. And we got another dope strain, so that's cool. I believe in the next mission, you can actually kill one of the allies from the previous campaign, Rebel Yell. So, by the way, if you haven't seen Rebel Yell, check that out. I have a very good campaign playing through this. I think you can actually kill one of them permanently. But we will probably be doing that. But as I said before, when I played the Protoss campaign, I'm gonna do a clean slate, essentially. You know, if you guys don't want to see that, then you have to comment down below. If you do want to see that, then comment your support down below as well. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the series so far. I've been enjoying it a lot. I upload content 5 days a week. The series uploads twice a week on Mondays and Fridays for the foreseeable future. But that might change in the coming weeks as I finish up the EU5 campaign as the Ottomans. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.